Hi everyone, it's Janet here and welcome to my very first speed build. So today we are making a starter home. I'm also making a tiny home, but as you can probably see already, I do not actually have the Tiny Living stuff pack. I am equal parts extremely lazy and extremely cheap. I just haven't gotten around to buying it yet, which is ridiculous because I love building tiny homes. They're one of my favourite things to build. So I should probably get myself in gear and actually buy it. But even so, even without the Tiny Living stuff pack, this home does classify as a tiny home. In the end, it comes in at 37 tiles, and that includes the front porch, which you'll see me put on the build just a little bit later. If you remove that porch, it does actually take it down to a micro home. So if you do have the Tiny Living stuff pack, you can take this house off the gallery, put it in your game, and then get all those perks from having a micro home. So you can get the perks, but I can't, but you know, you're welcome. So as you can see right now, I'm just messing around with the layout a bit. What I was trying to do at the beginning here is something I've done in a previous build, where the bedroom was kind of a sunken split layer kind of thing going on, which I tried to do in this build, but for whatever reason I can't remember how I did it last time, and I couldn't get it to work. You probably saw me at the beginning trying to put the stairs in, and it was doing a weird thing with the wall. That was because I forgot that I had put a wall across and was trying to put stairs through a wall, which was why it wasn't working. But I changed tact with that. I decided to do something a little bit different. I actually love how it worked out at the end. So you can see me messing around with the bathroom at the moment, trying to make kind of maximum use of space and have that bathroom be as compact as possible. So I considered trying to fit a bath in here, but I thought it wasn't actually worth it for kind of the payoff. It just wasn't worth it because this house is built for one sim. It does only have a single bed in it, as you can probably imagine. And the only reason you really need a bath is if you have toddlers, which obviously isn't going to happen in this home. If you wanted to have a bath, you could expand the home. So as I said, it comes in at 37 tiles. So in that tiny home category, you do have like quite a lot of wiggle room with the size. So you probably could expand it if you wanted to have a bath, if that was really important to you. But I just went with a shower. So you just saw me play testing it then. The build is play tested, it all works, it's all functional. Which makes sense because I did have BB move objects on later on, I think I put them on, but I didn't actually kind of use it too much, so everything works absolutely fine. So you can see now I'm onto the bedroom. So you probably just noticed then I tried to get the sim to come in and use the easel, and she couldn't get past the bedside table, so I kind of moved everything around. But I'm really excited to be sharing this build with you today. So I build quite a lot on The Sims. I haven't ever recorded before, I haven't ever shared any of my builds, but I would probably consider myself more of a builder than anything else in The Sims. Not a particularly good builder, but a builder nonetheless. And I'm absolutely obsessed with like home improvements and home decor and all of that kind of stuff. Probably because I live in rented accommodation. Although I've been here for quite a while, it's not kind of... Some rented accommodation they do let you kind of do decoration and things too. And I probably could if I asked, but I'm not planning on being here forever and I just kind of can't be bothered. So I live kind of vicariously through The Sims, obviously. But also shows like, we have a show in England called Homes Under the Hammer. I don't know if you have it elsewhere in the world, but it's a show where it's a property auction house. You're at a property auction house, or they're at a property auction house, and they buy these properties that are sometimes like in complete disrepair, and they basically do them all up and either sell them or rent them out. And I absolutely love seeing the before and after. and it's something that I really want to do one day with my own house that I'll hopefully buy. But for now, we're just stuck with this, unfortunately, which is just as much fun and a lot easier. So you can see then in the kitchen, I considered putting those tiles from the Vampires pack. Is that its full name? Yes, maybe? I can't remember what its full name is, but the Vampires pack. I love that tile. It's so over the top and so ugly and ridiculous. But I figured that maybe it was just a little bit too much in this build. So I settled on the marble instead. In the bedroom, you can see I have that feature wallpaper at the back. I was going for kind of a red and black vibe, hoping it would kind of add a little bit of class to a small house. Because it is so small, it's really hard to kind of clutter it up. There isn't the kind of surface space or the wall space to put a lot of decorations and things on. So I hope that by having quite a strong colour theme, it would kind of make up for that a little bit. So you can see right now, I was trying to put a window in the bedroom, and it took me so long. You'll see I cycle through the same like 3 windows over and over again, and I don't know what I was expecting. I don't know why I thought I was going to get a different like sizing or a different spacing, but it did take me a ridiculously long time of basically going over the same window again and again. But I did eventually get it right. I think it's this one, yeah, the final one that I decide on. Finally figured out the window situation. But yeah, so you can now just see me finishing off the bathroom. So this house does have a TV, as you can see it's in the bedroom. If I was going to redo this house, I think the bedroom would, TV, sorry, would fit above the island. So if you're really against having a TV in the bedroom, you could put it in the kitchen instead. I know some people don't really like having TVs in the bedroom, kind of in real life and also in The Sims. So I think it would fit there. I didn't try, but I think it would. But we have the TV. We also have the laptop there on the island as well. I don't have a bookshelf, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a shame, but there are obviously the libraries and things, and you do have the laptop to do kind of some research on. You could possibly fit a bookshelf, one of the wall-mounted ones, in the bedroom if you tried and moved things around a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. You'd have to kind of give it a little go. But it's got pretty much everything you would need in it. And as I said at the beginning, you do have a bit of wiggle room with space. So if you wanted to expand it a little bit, it does come in slightly under budget, I think. I do have a little bit of money left over. But if you're someone that plays with money cheats, then obviously that doesn't matter anyway. So you can see now, I started doing the landscaping after I messed around with the stairs and things, because as you probably know, if you have the house on a foundation, the landscaping kind of goes a bit weird if the plants kind of jump up to where the floor starts, if you try and put it near the foundation. So after messing around with the stairs and everything, I had to take the foundation away anyway to do the landscaping. So there is minimal landscaping. I did do kind of the paid landscaping. I know a lot of people often do landscaping for free with the debug items, which is another option if you wanted to have more landscaping. It is very minimal. I will admit landscaping is not my forte at all. But I gave it a go and I think it looks quite nice. I didn't do any at the back. I didn't really do anything with the garden. Because this is a starter home and it does fit within the starter home funds, it's obviously quite minimal, especially because I put nicer furniture in the house. I think one of the worst things about starter homes is just how sad they look. So I wanted things a little bit nicer. And kind of the landscaping did sort of suffer a little bit for that. But we are coming up to the screenshots now, which is surprisingly hard to make, I have discovered. So if anyone has any tips on how to do good screenshots, let me know. I would definitely appreciate that. But yeah, we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you've liked it. I've got lots of plans to put out some more speed builds. Planning on doing a big foster home, also a single mum, smaller home again. So keep an eye out for those. I hope you enjoyed this build. And yeah, please enjoy the screenshots as they come up in just a moment. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you again soon. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. Noticed in the screenshots that I missed off the paving on the front porch and also the trimming on the back roof, but do not worry, I caught it, I fixed it, and it is there on the gallery build.